Hey folks, Josen66 here, back again with another Let's Play Thief Gold. This time we are going to go into Mission 2, Crag's Cleft Prison. We're going to be introduced to a whole bunch of new stuff in this video, as opposed to the tutorial mission. It was brought to my attention and suggested that I do a little bit more explaining of the game, and I do apologize that I didn't cover a lot of the basic stuff in the tutorial video. I will rectify that going forward in sequential videos, especially with new games that I play. I'll be explaining kind of the system of the game, how the game goes about, and the different mechanics, as well as introducing new weapons when they are introduced. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the cutscene and get into the mission.
I went to Cuddy's place to deliver the scepter, but Cuddy wasn't there. He'd been arrested by the Hammerites. Apparently they didn't approve of his occupation, and I doubt they approve of mine. So hopefully they'll never catch sight of me when I break him out of their prison. Which is what I'm going to do. They're holding Cuddy in a mining complex carved out of a quarry. The quarry's flooded, but the Hammers still work the top-level mines and have converted part of the complex into a penitentiary for those who violate their tenets. An associate of mine was confined there and has provided me with a map. It would be difficult to get in by way of the main gate, but there is another option. The mines break the surface of a hill south of the quarry. I'll drop into the mines and head for the prison, which will be found somewhere uphill and to the north. The Hammers don't venture into these lower mine levels because they're reputed to be haunted. I'd rather not have to do this job, but Cuddy's a reliable fence, and I don't appreciate the Hammerites abducting him. And he owes me money for the Bafford job.
Alright, so as you can see, we've got quite a few objectives we need to cover throughout the course of this mission, and this mission tends to go pretty poorly for me. I don't think I've ever had a successful breakout that didn't end up in me getting chased around by Hammerites. To start, we are being introduced to the Hammers in this mission. There are three factions in the game: the Hammers, the Pagans, and the Keepers. The Hammers are the Order of Good, or Order, I guess, if you want to consider how they are. Hammers are Order, Pagans are Chaos, Keepers are Neutral. And we will be introduced to the Pagans and the Keepers a little bit later. So for this mission, we're going to make our way to the prison, bust out Cuddy, as well as Basso the Boxman. We are also going to get our Hand of Glory back from Is It the Beggar. We do need to loot at least $1,000 worth of stuff from the prison, escape with both Cuddy and Basso, and do not kill anyone. So now we're going to go and buy items. We have 1381 left from the Bafford job. Remember again that whatever you don't spend, you don't get to take with you to the next mission. So you might as well just go ahead and blow it all now. I love to buy out all the water arrows. I'll give us 20 to start. We're going to go and pick up 2 moss arrows, and I'm going to pick up a healing potion. Hot tip and the tip, really, these are money sinks. I highly recommend that you do not waste your time on them. They really don't tell you anything that you can't find yourself if you bother to explore the entire map. Speed potion does come in handy in this one. It does increase your run speed greatly, which allows you to run past stuff a lot faster. The problem is these are quite costly, and this is a pretty tight corridor area that we're going to be playing around in. So it's kind of a toss-up. I like the loadout here. I will be taking damage at some point, so the healing potion will come in handy. Moss arrows are a new item. They will be coming in handy. And, of course, water arrows are a necessity. So we'll go ahead and start the game. Start outside the mine here. We're going to go ahead and grab a gem right here. Get ourselves started with 35 gold. We're so close to our 1,000 gold goal. I can almost taste it. Alright. So, first enemy type we're going to be introduced to. Zombies! Zombies suck. Well, everything in this game kind of sucks in my opinion. But the zombies can be a pain. They'll play dead. Some of them will play dead. Kind of like this one here. And some of them will walk around. They can't be killed by conventional weapons. If you beat them to death with a sword, they'll fall down, play dead again until you get too close to them. But we'll get back up again. Water arrows covered with holy water are the only way to actually kill them, and I will show off that mechanic here shortly. So as you see, I ran around that side, ran around, clear over here. There are 2 gems here tucked away in the corner. Gets us up to 185. We're going to make a quick detour over here. We're going to pull out the broadheads. I'll actually be using those in this mission. For what you're going to see here is a giant spider. Going to tilt over to the side and sneak attack it for a lot of damage, killing it in one blow. Big spiders, I hate them almost as bad as little spiders. They can do quite a bit of damage, especially towards the later missions when you start getting the real nasty variants. That's a normal spider right there. There's ones later on that can spit like poison bolts. They suck. So to kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about with the zombies. Get too close, they start moaning. Stay too close, they will... see, he got up. Alright. Played too close with him. We'll just move. They can't... thankfully they can't jump or climb anything. So we'll just quickly run through this area. Mantling is something else I didn't cover. It didn't really come up last game. If you get close to an edge and press and hold the space... press forward and then press and hold the... it's not doing what I want to do. There you go. Get close to an edge, press and hold the space bar, which is the jump button. Garrett will mantle a ledge and pull himself up. So we're going to quick save right here. I tend to miss this jump a lot. Or tend not to make the jump, I should say. Grab that gem right there. It brings us to 235. Mantle up here. Mantle here, and then quickly mantle up here. Now, real quick, a couple mechanics I did not cover in the last game. The bottom left-hand corner are a bunch of shields. That is our health bar. Higher the difficulty, less shields you have. Above the shields are our spinning moss arrow. We picked up 4 down where that spider was. Moss arrows are a new item in this level. They essentially cover a loud surface with moss, making it sound like carpet. So it makes your footsteps really quiet on it. It's excellent for marble as well as metal grating. We're actually going to be seeing metal grating later on in the level. The thing in the middle, bottom of my screen, is my light indicator. As you can see right now, it is shining pretty brightly. It's got a little yellow thing off to the side. I move over here into the shadows, it goes black. It means I'm completely invisible. I'm more invisible if I put my bow away. If I have my sword out, blackjack, or an arrow equipped, I am technically armed and can be more visible. Put that stuff away using the tilt key and crouch, and it makes you nearly invisible in the shadows. Here, yeah, they as you can see, that's really bad right there. If it's red and bright, you're very visible. Yellow, as long as the enemy's not too close to you, you're usually okay. So we're gonna make our way up to this level. Alright, so we got 2 zombies here. We're going to shake and bake around this one. Shake and bake around this one. Come on, kids. There we go. That's what I want. Let's get them to follow us. There's a water arrow here. Portable thing of holy water. We're going to go ahead and use the font. That's infinite holy water for you guys. As you can see, we got about 30 seconds worth of holy water. 1, 2. That is the downside to the holy water. It takes 2 water arrows to kill a zombie if he's standing up. If the zombie is laying on the ground, it is insta-kill. One arrow will destroy it. So, keep that in mind when playing. We're actually going to go ahead and just kill him, get him out of the way. I can sacrifice another 2 arrows. Yeah, I can finish this mission with 17. There's a lot more zombies, though, on this level. Another thing we want to do is we want to call the elevator up to this floor. So we'll go ahead and do that now. That lane right there is a wraith. They're essentially undead Hammerites. They can use swords. They will run after you and chase you down, and like zombies that don't move too fast. Wraiths can be killed with arrows, swords. Holy water does hurt them. Fire arrows, later on we'll be introduced to those next mission actually. So get this guy's attention, have him start chasing us. And move our way around him. We've got this guy. Run past him real quick. There we go. Oh, not that way. There's where we were. Oh. Yeah, there's a trap right there. If you're standing here and get hit with that skeleton, that'll do some damage. You want to crouch down, kind of hit the right or left side wall. The skull will completely miss you. Not a big deal. Just be quick about it. We're pretty much good on zombies. There's one more zombie playing dead near here. Up the ladder here are 2 more gems. We are now at 510. We're already at halfway to our goal for our cash, which is pretty good. There's our playing dead zombie, so we're going to skip him. What's this?
There are novices still, but fewer, brother, fewer. Youths in this time seek to learn about gold and politics, not honest craft. To be their lost when they come of age and know not how to accomplish aught of consequence.
Alright, and there's our first 2 hammers. We got one guarding the stairs that we need to go up, another one patrolling, so we're going to go ahead and hit the torch. Knocking torches out will... son of a bitch. That's what I was afraid of. Hit it too soon or too close to a guard, knocking out a torch with a water arrow, and it will alert them into search mode. So we're going to kind of duck over here while he does his searching for us, which will come up fruitless. Something I did forget to mention last game, or last mission, these kind of lights are you can't put those out with a water arrow. Only torches can be taken out with a water arrow. Alright, he went back to patrolling, which is good. I want to go ahead and take him out. Actually, I really don't need to take him out. I think we'll just go ahead and sneak past. So we'll sneak past him. We'll let those guys go ahead and just be their own dudes. So right now we're moving our way into the factory area of the level. This place can get a little hairy. There's a lot of blind corners. Listening for the guard. He's now walking away. Nope, no one came. It's just the wind, baby. Alright. I always go this route. There's more shadows. There's a nice hiding spot right here. The guard pads down to the bottom of the stairs, turns around, walks back, so you can quickly club him in the back of the head at that point. The other door, there's another guard, but there's less shadows and a lot less places to hide. So we're gonna knock him out. Pull out our water arrows. We're gonna hit that torch. And that's metal grating, kids. That's the fun stuff. So now we're gonna pull out our moss arrows. We're gonna plop one down there. One right there. I'm gonna go throw one over there. And one right here. So now we're out of moss arrows. But we have pretty much our entire walk area covered that we need to cover. Problem is I've got to knock him out to open the gate across from us. But I've also got that guard I skipped. I didn't knock him out, so I gotta wait for him to path close and then walk away, hit this dude and drag his body back in the shadows. Problem is this dude's patrol route is very erratic. I should hit him when I should have gone. I could have nailed him in the corner there. That came out completely wrong. Yeah, see that guard's coming back now. I hate this dude's patrol route. He is so erratic. You know, we're gonna go ahead and just quick save. I ended up screwing this up and alerting the other guard or not getting to this dude in time. We're gonna have to reload. Alright, I'm gonna take my... guard's coming back again. God bless it. I should just go knock out that guard. It's like waiting for a left turn and misjudging traffic.
Something moved. Clanky metal grating. I better tread softly.
Oh man, he didn't... Did you see how close that guard was to the gate? He should have seen me. Alright, we got lucky there. We'll go and open up both gates, but quickly run into this one. The guard does path over to this door here. Drop down, we'll sneak around the corner, see? Here's our boy. Yeah, I think we'll go, Hey, buddy. How you doing? Go ahead and stick him over here in the shadows. No guard's path here. Oh, there's two guards. Yeah, we're not messing with that. I don't know why, I just felt I needed to blackjack that dude. Alright. So that leads to... This way leads to an elevator that leads down to the bottom floor of this area. I'm going to show you, this is a real easy way to get through this area. You've got 3 guards making hammers. Right now, that dude should be on his way back. He's actually taking his hammer. There's metal grates in the corners. Use the quick W tap to get past it.
Saw thou something over there?
Fudge.
It was just the wind then.
It was just the wind. Another metal grate here. Take your time. Alright, so we're going to wait for this dude to path back. This dude's making his hammer. Now, we're going to quickly run, jump over this wall, and run down the hallway. Free and clear. Quick and easy way to get past that.
In truth, I have never heard such carrying on as this thief's pawn Cuddy.
One would think these scum had never faced tribulation in their lives.
For a time, I thought Block 4 might never sleep again for his coughs. But he quiets now.
Good. Death or durance, 'twill be the same for him in the end.
Alright, so a little idle conversation between the guards. We're going to quickly pickpocket him for a key that's going to come in very handy here once we get into the prison. We're going to sneak around. Blackjack loudmouth here. So we picked up two pieces of information. Cuddy's in cell block 4, and it doesn't sound like he's doing too well. Hammers really don't care about the health of their prisoners, as you will quickly see here. We're going to knock out this torch.
Who goes? And the builder said, if the foundation is
so you'll see that little curved thing right there. That's actually a security camera. Sometimes it'll bug out and it won't move. It's there. It
So shall
goes.
it be with all my children,
Yeah, there it goes.
whether they be stone or
All right,
flesh.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for it to do that. We just broke it. Firing a broad arrow into it will actually cause it to stick in one place and just sit
Vigilance
there.
is our shield
If it
that
happens to
protects
see
us
you
from
and you're
the
not
squalid
completely
past.
invisible like right now,
Knowledge is our weapon,
it will sound an
with which we
alarm.
carve a
Alarm
path
never shuts
to an
off,
enlightened future.
and that guy always remains in an alert state. That light you don't want to mess with. I actually recommend not coming through here until you're ready to finish the mission. Yeah, you'll
And
see
the
what I
builder said,
mean when
if the
we
foundation is weak, you wail
when
and gnash your
I
teeth.
when I get to
You
that
ask it
point.
to report itself.
I do recommend
Nay,
coming in
you
here,
tear it down and
coming down here,
So shall it be with all my children, whether they be stone.
crouching through the water will make you less noisy, and believe me, the sound does carry up to him. Reason we're going to come down here first is because there's a bonus objective that's going to pop up later. We're going to pick up the key out underneath that dude. Water arrows, moss arrows, whole bunch of cash, and a map for the Horn of Quinta. Note about the Horn of Quintus. So we're going to go and pick up that. There is a reason for it, as you will find out. But it's always good to come down here first and grab that stuff so you don't have to do it later, and you'll see why.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from the squalid past.
Alright.
Knowledge is our weapon.
So we're actually going to go to cell block 1 first. If I remember correctly, our and crouch down here. There is a security camera in here, but this place is pretty fully shadowed. You know, as you see there, it's moving around in circles. It'll come back here, the lens will be pointing at us. There we go. So, just as long as you're in the shadows, you can't see you, you're fine. So we'll run over to cell block 1 real quick. Guard up there. Give this guy a whap. We're going to quickly move him back down here. There was an open cell. Oh, we're going to be cutting it close, cutting it real close. There's actually 2 guards that patrol this cell block area, cell block 1 and 2. The other one is coming right now, which is good timing on our part, so we don't have to wait. A lot of this game is just sitting around patiently waiting for patrols and then knocking them out. You can go and pickpocket him there. He's got another one of those keys. And I never recommend leaving bodies where people can pass by. Always try to find a good room with shadows. Something out of the way. I'm also going to go ahead and knock out this torch.
Who goes there?
Your mom.
Who said that?
Your mother. Alright, there's a reason why I knocked that out now. There's a mage behind that, around that corner. He is kind of a pain in the butt to knock out, and especially after you've taken out that torch, he kind of goes into like a high alert status. So you want to go ahead and just hit the torch, go about your business, then come back and try to knock him out. It makes it a little easier, as you'll see here in a bit. As for each cell blocks, there is a guard like this guy. He will do a half turn I do not recommend trying to move in between lights, in between shadows when he's half turned, as he can still see you for some reason. You need to wait for his body to fully turn around. That's his half turn right there. And he's very erratic about when he turns. There we go. Now his back's to us. Pickpocket him. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? We got is in cell block 1. Cell 9. So, is essentially the layout that is down there. The layout down there is the same as up here. So this is the cell where we have the guards. 6 is over here. And then from the furthest cell away to the closest. So 9 is right there. That button is an alarm. Don't push it. Is not looking too pretty. Easy, is it? There's my hand. I'll take that back. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so as you can see, we've already got our Hand of Glory. Get readjusted here. Still need 1,000 loot. Need to find Basso. Need to find Cuddy. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go back downstairs. Because there's nothing in cell block 2 for us. There's no gold or anything. It's pretty much just a waste of time. There are a couple guards at the path between cell block 3 and 4. Hi, how are you doing?
My imagination does run over much.
Yes, it does. Alright, so we're going to go locate Basso real quick. We're not going to save him, but we're going to go ahead and get him knocked out. His back's to us. Back's to us.
Because so many now build without consideration for the master builder.
I hate when he does that turn. You can't move because he's facing you.
The taint of the trickster will always seek entrance.
Alright, turn the other direction. There we go.
Is someone there? Help! Save me! There's someone here! There's a guy over here! Help me!
Alright, so let's see here. Basso's in cell block 4.
Identify thyself. Is someone there?
Oh boy.
Well, I see nothing now.
This actually might get ugly.
There's a guy over here!
Because that dude is going to keep yelling, and that might alert the guards. We really need to knock out the 2 guards. That's going to make our life a lot easier. I just don't know if they path up here or not.
There's someone here!
Alright, so we're going to quickly open cell block 4.
There's a guy over here! Help me!
Oh, buddy, put a sock in it.
Help!
Well, there's Basso. If he weren't unconscious, it'd be simpler, but now I'll have to carry him out.
So that's going to complicate things. Basso's unconscious, but we did locate
Got a
him.
bow.
We didn't even have it drawn. Dude is such a over-exaggerator. So let's go ahead and make our way over to cell block 3. Let's find Cuddy. There's our buddy Cuddy. Let's let's go spring him real quick.
Stand forth and speak thyself if thou be there. It seems nothing now.
Yeah, we got company. Alright, so we're gonna wait for him to path up here, knock him out, get him out of the way. You can still hear that dude yelling about me. You think he'd be happy to see someone moving around that's not a hammer? Someone should tell him snitches get stitches. Alright. Garrett said knock you out. Oh. There we go. Alright. There he goes, backs to us. No, turn around. No, not to me. Turn around. No, turn around. No. That's a half turn. I swear to God, you face me again, I'm going to throw a key at you. I've got 4 of them. Yeah, that's you, dick. You're supposed to turn around. Game's messing with me. It knows I want to get out of here. Oh, for the love of Pete. Seriously? There we go. Alright, cell block 6 is unlocked. Let's go see how Cuddy's doing.
All right, old man. Let's get you out of here and me my money.
Afraid you're gonna be disappointed?
Good thing you're dying, Cuddy, or I'd have to kill you for stiffing me. Again.
Snap, snap, puppy. But I owe you, so... Felix went after the Horn of Quintus, down the Bone Hoard. Left me his notes. The Hammers got him, put him in their evidence box. Loot collection, more like. Upstairs. Officers' quarters. Once you're up there, hidden passage. If damp hadn't rotted my lungs.
Good night, sweet prince. So, Cuddy's passed away. No. Alright, so as you can see, we got some new objectives. Cuddy died, so we're not taking him, but we can still rescue Basso. Still need $1,000 worth of stuff, but what we need to do is get the map from Felix's map, which we already did when we ran down in that secret area and grabbed that note and the key. We're still going to go up to the officer's quarters, though, because that's where we're going to complete the $1,000 worth of loot. And like I said, I like to grab that first because I'm actually going to come back to that room from an opposite direction where that light's flickering, and I really won't be able to go down there with Basso in tow. So now we're going to make a quick jaunt back to cell block 1. That's 2. I can count. At this time, that mage should be pretty much calmed down. We're going to quick save, though. Alright. So kind of inch towards him to the point where you can actually, with the blackjack, it will allow you to knock him out. Because you're in his peripheral, he can sense you. If you hit the the torch and then try to knock him out. Yeah, we're gonna go now. He will notice you and start attacking. There's 2 guards up here, one that paths this way, and then one that runs around a circle around that way. We need to knock both of them out before we move forward. So now we're at 663, 738, inching ever closer to our goal. We're going to need every scrap of cash we can. The next mission, the Bone Horde, is going to take a lot. Not a sneaky mission, but it's just going to take a lot. Where's that one dude, man?
Yay.
Yay, indeed. There he is. So I actually want to go explore the barracks first. Grab those. That puts us at 838. Blackjack. 938. Alright, picked up some broadhead arrows, which do us absolutely no good. Thanks for that, guys. There's some bread there. I'm gonna skip that.
Time to stop for a snack.
Up to 17 water arrows again. Whole lot of food. You're hurting on health. This is a good room to come to. And this is a dead end, I believe. I have yet to find anything in this area. Not sure if there's supposed to be something here or not. Yeah, I don't know. I know I missed quite a few secrets in a lot of these levels. Alright, so that's the barracks. Quickly knock that out. There is another area over here. Oh, there's 2 guys that talk. I know there's some loot up there in this room. But I have yet to be able to get up there without pissing off the mage and his friend. So I just skip it. There's that leads to the same place, but we're actually going to go up here to the officers' quarters. I'm going to crouch down because there's a guard that passed by this window here. We picked up some moss arrows, thankfully. So I'm going to drop one down there. We're going to grab our gray key this time. And that puts us at 1,163 gold. Hammer, do not pick up. That leads outside to where that dude is at. What does this say? Brother Keybond, I charge thee to organize a search detail for that jackblade Naman. Somehow he has slipped his bonds, while Brother Inquisitor did turn for but a moment. Now he has scapped with half the contents of the evidence box. Brother Carpenter has reported a commotion to the west while he was repairing the stocks. Start thou there. If the wretch cannot be found soon, doubtless he has succumbed to the rigors of his interrogation. In truth, I would rather find him in a search now than by the reek later. It looks like they're going to be finding him by the reek, because that's the gentleman that we just looted down underneath the area before cell block 3 and 4. So
Is that the?
that is the. B is that. There is a secret passage here. I swear to God, that is a secret door. I just cannot figure out how to open it. 3 lootable bottles. What's it? 1313. Open that with the gray key. 2 items in there, puts us at 1613. So that's going to be our spending money for the Bone Horde next mission. Provided we make it out of this mission alive. That shouldn't be too hard. We can be kind of noisy here because we've pretty much knocked out all of the Hammerites. So now we're going to run back to cell block 3. Grab our boy Basso. Unfortunately, carrying him is going to slow us down. Alright. So, the motion detector is still stuck in place. That's fantastic. We are now going to use the other new item that we got for this mission that we're introduced to, the Noisemaker. This is literally a distraction weapon. I'm going to shoot it over to the far side corridor, try to open the door the guard comes through, and then we're going to jump in the water that's behind the guard and make our way back down in the mines. The reason I'm doing this is because if you don't go this route, you have to carry Basso through the factory. And being that we didn't knock out any of the guards, that's going to make life real difficult for us. So we definitely want to go this route. It's a lot quicker, makes life a lot easier. So let's quick save one more time. We're going to go ahead and get our key up.
Who goes there? Who made that noise?
Alright.
Come out again, come closer, and thou shalt feel my edge.
Grab him.
Cease thy
And
games
make a run for it.
face me.
Booyah! That's about the smoothest I have ever done that, folks. So that was impressive. As you saw, I managed to hit the lock on the door through the wall. There is some clipping issues there, but it works out for our benefit. So I was able to open the door without having to go out into the light, which definitely helped. Poor Basso, we're going to try to keep him from drowning. Alright, so we're going to quickly swim underneath here. We're going to avoid the patrolling guard. He does patrol down to the water in the open area there. We're going to pop out here. Now we're just going to avoid our zombie friends. If I can get Garrett to vault, there we go. Or mantle. If need be, we've got the holy water. So we can definitely burn it now. We've got plenty of water arrows left over. It's just a matter of not pissing off those guys. Oh, we want to go this way. Yes, this way. I know where I'm going. So we're actually going to drop Basso here. We're going to go ahead and grab our holy water. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of him. Usually that kills him. And you You know what? Make a run for it. Jump on our nicely placed elevator. Make a quick stop at the third floor. Lingerie. All sorts of other stuff. I don't think there's any items on the third floor. I think this is purely a way of getting down. I don't think we want the third floor per se. Let's go down. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Forgot about you. Alright, so we're gonna grab him and run because there's definitely a welcoming party on this floor. Yep. Hey buddy. Don't mind me, I'm gonna leave my friend here. So we're going to make a quick jaunt back out the way we came. And that is going to wrap up mission 2. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. My meager channel, love to see it grow. Definitely share it with your friends. I do plan on doing more than just Thief games. I'll probably start a few other game Let's Plays here at some point. Right now we're just doing Thief. But I will get some more videos up, I promise. I'm going to give about... This week, I'm going to have about 3 or 4 missions going up. I'm definitely going to make up for the one mission I had last week. And I unfortunately had some issues with the video gamma sound, that kind of stuff. Which I got rectified for the most part. And the last video looked really good. Alright, so we're going to quickly check out our stats. Took us about 39 minutes to complete that mission. I missed about $70 worth of loot. Honestly, that's probably the closest I've ever come to completely getting 100% loot. We only picked about half, just under half of the pockets that were in the game. Dealt about 103 damage, knocked out 13 people, 2 kills. Those were non-human, so it doesn't count for anything real. You know, doesn't really count for anything at all. So, all right. Again, thank you for watching, and you have yourself a great evening.